Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing this Valentine's Day look for you today, and I hope you guys enjoy watching. So for this tutorial, I have already started off with my eyebrows and my foundation already on. Today I used the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I've been using this one for over a month now, and I love it. The only bad thing, I think it's maybe like a shade too dark for me. But other than that, I can mix it with something else, something lighter, and it works perfectly fine. It is full coverage. It is a thicker consistency, but what I like is that it does give me a dewy finish. So I'm going to go ahead now and jump right into the eye tutorial. I'll be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I got this for Christmas, and I haven't been able to use it until now. I know it doesn't have a lot of pinky shades, but I thought I would do more of a cranberry Valentine's Day look. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't really tried it out, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. So it's kind of gonna be as I go tutorial. But if you guys haven't seen, which I'm sure you guys have, this is what it looks like. It is beautiful. I'm so excited. Okay, so I brought you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead now and prime my eyes. I'm using this Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I'm pretty sure I got this either in an Ipsy bag or a BoxyCharm. I'm not sure. But I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over my lids. So to set the eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild eyeshadow. It's in Brulee, and it's basically just a very light eyeshadow. So I like using this for any eye tutorial to set my eye primer. So I'm going to start off with a light color for the crease, and I'm going to start off with this color right here, which I accidentally stabbed with my nail. And this one's called Buns.
Oh, that was not light at all.
I know that looks really messy right now, but we are going to fix it. So after the hot mess we just created, I'm going to go ahead with a fluffier blending brush, and I'm going to buff all this out. So once you have blended out as much as you can, almost to the point where you feel like your arm's falling off, you are pretty much done with that part. I'm going to go ahead and try one of these. I think I'm going to go ahead first and try this cranberry color right here. This is called Cran Apple, and I'm going to try to put it all over the lid. We'll see how that goes. I'm actually going to go ahead and get this flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go ahead and wet it. I'm literally just using a setting spray because I don't want to have to get up and wash it or wet the brush. Okay, so just once it's kind of damp, I'm gonna go ahead and dip my brush and try to get a decent amount on the brush. Basically, wetting your brush just helps the color go on a little bit more intense. And that's kind of what we're looking for here.
Oh, yes, girl. Girl. Jaclyn came through. Woo. I'm officially excited for the way this look is going to come out. Because, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing.
So I'm going to go ahead and use a smaller brush to go ahead and fill in the edges a little bit more. I feel like it needs a little bit more of that all over the lid color. I don't want to go too in the inner eye corner because I do want to apply a different color there too. So now that I have my lid color back in place, I'm going to go ahead back into the color Buns, and I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my lid color. And once I have it all blended in with the lid color, I'm going to go ahead and use that fluffier brush to go ahead and blend the corners. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and go in with a darker shade, and this one is called Jax. And I'm going to take the thinnest blending brush that I have, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of center this more just in the outer part of the eye. Now that I have it kind of just floating there at the corners of my eye, I'm going to go ahead and blend all of this out. So now that I'm done blending everything out, I'm going to go back and kind of add a little bit more of the lid color just because it tends to get lost with all that blending. So now for the inner eye, I'm going to go ahead and go into this pinky eyeshadow here, and I believe this one's called Faint. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of that darker shade right under my lower lash line. And I'm just going to take the tiniest bit and blend that out. And I'm going to center it more on my outer eye. So I did go ahead and throw on some false lashes, and I also added mascara to my lower lashes. So to finish off the face, I'm going to go ahead and add a blush now. This is the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in Baby Love. And it always helps me to smile while I apply my blush. And now for highlighting, I'm going to be using this Sephora highlight palette. This is all I have been using for the last few months. I love it. I usually go and use in this color right here. And to apply my highlight, I like using a fan brush. And I also like applying a little bit on my brow bone. And a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Now for lips, since the eye look is very intense, I'd rather go with a more nude pinkish lip. And I'm going to be lining my lips with this Starlooks lip pencil in Bare. So now that my lips are all ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and use this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Bianca. And it's really just a very nice pinky nude. Oh, maybe not as nude, but it's still pretty light. So for the last step, I'm just going to go ahead and spray on some setting spray. This is the NYX Dewy Finish spray. So that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed, since I did kind of just wing it along. But this is the end result, and it wasn't too bad. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day and a fantastic Valentine's Day for any of you who celebrated. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!